put oil in the cylinder and it raised in compression. I don't understand how this could have happened, but I do have one theory. And they're gonna be here tomorrow, aka probably the day you guys are gonna see this video. So with all that explaining out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and take the valve cover off, take the cams out, and by the time I'm done with that, Ronnie should be here with the torque wrench and we can see what's up. I don't feel like getting the side covers off because I wrestled with them. I actually cracked mine, but that's fine. Time belt's off. Now I can get the cams out, and then we can. Ronnie's not here yet, but give it another couple minutes. Enough time for me to get this off, and he definitely will be. So, yeah, let me get these off. All I'm doing for tonight is just unplugging all the shit I have to unplug or unbolting all the small stuff. I'm draining fluids and getting the head off tomorrow and putting the rings in tomorrow. Maybe honing the block if I have to. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Well, I'll see you guys in the next clip. So Don came through as always. He's about to bring me home.
All these real parts that we have to.
What skirts are these?
Rear valances, rear kooky valances, K's lip, K's bumper.
Nav skirts.
They're all real. The only thing that's fake is this bumper. It's a replica bumper. Yeah,
he literally just had the complete opposite. But I just fucked around and just, you know, got the easy shit off, which is pretty much everything. I know a lot of you guys aren't going to believe me. Like, oh, why didn't you do this while you were here? I'm just fucking lazy. I hate draining fluids. The rings don't come until tomorrow, so I figured I'll just do everything tomorrow. Like, the only thing I have left to do here is disconnect the thermostat housing and that hose right there, the heater hose, and this hose right here. But I have to drain the fluids to do that. And then head bolts. Everything else is disconnected. The harness, throttle cable, the vacuum lines, the bolt right here. Everything is disconnected. So literally all I have to do is, like I said, thermostat housing, hose, head bolts. Yo, my guy. What up, cuz? Alright, done. Let me reiterate, I hate jacking up cars and I hate draining fluids, so yeah. Car's in the air, just gotta drain the fluids now. Hi, your package is running late. Well, this is human error if I've ever seen it. 18th to 19th, that's fucking great. Don't see anything out of the ordinary. So look here. Don't see nothing weird at all. I don't know. Don't know what could it be. Okay, so looking at this, I just FaceTimed Ronnie and he told me to look at the back of the valve over here, and out of that cylinder that has low the cylinder that burns oil, this came out of it, which feels rubbery. And can we get a shot in there? I don't know if you can see, like, way back there, that shininess, that's the valve. So there is oil behind the valve. So, see, I wish I was better at diagnosing this kind of stuff, because it seems as though if there's oil getting past the ring, there's going to be oil on the valve seal, right? So, or no, there's going to be oil on the valve. But the thing is, why does that one have low compression and all these three are 150, 120? None burn oil. This one, if you look underneath, and this is residual oil, all right? So this is like, it's still dripping, but Look at the exhaust valves, right? Now, could that be from the rings, or is that valve seal? I don't know, because these three have the same freaking compression. So I'm starting to think that it was a valve seal that was making it burn all that oil, because that weird rubber chunk, wherever the hell it went, did come out. It was literally laying on top of that last piston, the one that was burning all the oil. So, oh man, I guess we're gonna check that. And here we go. It's a black head gasket, so you would definitely be able to see where there was a leak. If there's any deformation, anything, it still looks new. Besides obviously the fibers on it, because I had to wipe it off so I could see shit. Okay, so
Don just showed up.
Don just showed up, but the valve seals are fucked. I have these here that I just got from AutoZone. They seem to fit a lot better, because these, there was a quite noticeable gap in them. So like I said, valve seals and rings should eliminate all of any type of oil or compression problem I have. That's the last of the exhaust valve right there. I'm gonna do all the intake valves, and then I'll show you guys how I did it. All right, so Honda valve seals, how do you do them? I have everything done besides this very last these last two intake seals. So things I found out, right? Removal tool. Like I said, I rented the other bullshit removal tool right here. Pretty easy. Just got to keep your finger on it. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to get like the camera in there so it doesn't like. Just be mindful of where the keepers are going. You don't want to lose those. But I like to hold my thumb right there, so like when it springs back, it doesn't go all the way up because I'm putting pressure on it, so it's not gonna shoot the keepers out. I've done it once, but I adapted this method shortly after. Other keeper's gone. Right? Same for the other. There we go. Now, either your keepers are going to be in here, or they're going to be underneath what I've been doing to hold the valves up. Think of towels, you know? Make sure the valves are all the way up. You don't want paper getting caught in them. This is going to be hard with the camera right there. There we go. I kind of hit the mic with that, but there you go. Those come off just like that. As for the new valve stem seals, easy peasy. Figured they go on just like that. Then I just take a 12-point 10mm socket. I do 12 point because, you know, it's more round than not. So this part's super easy. Just put it right over that. Give it a hit. Same with that one. I had to move the camera because, yeah, just give it a hit. And then just for reassurance, this isn't going to damage the seal or anything. It doesn't even touch where the seal is. That's why I use a 12 point. Just give it 3 hits. Just to make sure. And now you know that they're sealed. I take them out with this here Harbor Freight 18. Take the springs off, get the keepers off, whatever you want to call it. And what I did was I spent a lot of time trying to make this, like, I added weld to here so it would push it farther, and I couldn't get it, so I destroyed a 15mm, I destroyed a 5/8 wrench, so I could really care less. The bolt would have went through here, and the whole idea was to be able to do that, but trash, didn't work. Looking at this tool here, realized it's just basically a socket, but it has a spring-loaded thing, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't have any springs, but what I do have is paper towel. So, get your 18mm socket, you stuff it with this shit right here, right? Because when you push it down, when you smack it down, or I just been pushing it with my palm, this will push it down, but this has some give. So this will let the keeper and the valve stem kind of go up into it, but it'll push the retainer down. So your keepers will slip into the groove, your retainers will go down, and then come back up and lock. So it's worked for every single one, and I had to buy no tools. So very nice. Take that and just push it down. there it is, done. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, there you go. And just like that, all the valve seals are replaced. There we go. Everything's good. Yeah. So there you go. Here's all the old ones right here. These are all the old valve seals, every single one of them. So guys, I got my rings and I'm putting in the last cylinder, the one that was low compression. You'll never believe why it was low compression. It wasn't valves, it wasn't rings. Huh. Can you spot the difference there? Good thing I have fucking spares, guys. Good freaking thing. Oh, man. Well, this one's going in, and that one's coming out. Wasn't making as much compression because it wasn't going up high enough. I don't know when that happened. Must have been from the two-step, am I right? Sorry guys, I'm in such a freaking hurry. I'm just trying to get this thing started tonight. I kind of have a long ways to go, so bear with me. I'm trying to film as much as I can, but like stuff like doing the rings is just so freaking tedious. Just don't worry about it. It has new rings. The bores are mint. All the bores are friggin' minty as hell on this thing. Probably didn't even need rings. I probably needed valve seals and one rod. That's okay, because the valve seals are completely replaced, and now there's a new piston in that one, new rod, new piston, whatever, new rings, we're mint. All right, now I have heard from everybody that it's fine to reuse Cometic head gaskets. Go on their website. You know what? If my car breaks and overheats, you know why, all right? I don't have time. I don't have 3 weeks and $100. Doesn't work. Last time I ordered this, when I ordered this damn gasket, it took 3 weeks to get here, if you guys remember. It's either that or use the wrong head gasket. Now, people have used H22A4 head gaskets. I'm aware. I've seen the forum posts as well. But there's a 1 mil gap, and my car's boosted, and I don't want to create a hot spot because that could mean detonation. I'd rather leak into the water jacket or something, or burn something. It's not going to happen. I'm going to copper spray the head gasket, and I'm going to put it back in, and we'll be good. Don't worry. It'll be fine.
Anyway, yeah, here we are at the, you know, Rod Knock shop over here. Shop. Oh, Bud, what the fuck happened?
What if he's coming?
Hurry up, he's coming while we're vidging.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Anyway.
A little lazy and to the left.
Lazy and to the left. Anywho, I come to the rescue, bringing oils and...
Boom, loaded her up with copper spray. Waited till she was tacky, threw her on there. She's gonna hold, don't you guys worry. Boom, lowered the car down. Would you look at that? Get out of here. Clip, film a clip, film a clip. Head's back on, torque down real good. Timing belt's on. I didn't put the back cover on because that shit's mad annoying and gets in my way, so I'm not putting it back on. I'm just putting a lower cover back on. But it's timed, it's tension. The valve cover ain't bolted on, but everything else is. Obviously the cams are, distributor, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait a minute. I can get one more thing done right here. Look at that. I'm a productive boy. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, it is the next day. Again, I really have no time to be filming shit, so I'm gonna get this done and I will get back to you guys when everything's back together. Yeah, I figured I should show you guys this. As I said, it's straight clean inside of this. So it's not, it was never the turbo seals or anything that could have got oil in the intake. It was internal. I definitely figured out what it was, but I know there's still going to be some people like, hey, so what was it? So it wasn't the turbo. It wasn't my eBay turbo. eBay turbo's fine, doesn't burn oil. Car does. Well, used to. I think. I want to say, I'm saying I think because I haven't like triple checked yet, but everything should be in here. Downpipe's on, wideband's connected, up pipe, whatever the hell you want to call it, dump, like wastegate dump is on. Obviously the turbo, Turbo oil lines are both tightened. That's feed and return, wastegate vacuum, blow-off valve vacuum, charge piping, boost gauge vacuum, fuel line, throttle cable, power steering, alternator. Obviously, if those two are connected, that means harmonic balancer, and that's torqued down to a lot. I say torqued down, but I just tightened the fucking shit out of it. Everything should be here. Map sensors connected, TPS, IAC. Okay. Injectors are disconnected at the moment, so I will be getting zero fuel. So just know that. I'm trying to prime the oil system. Make sure it's nice and lubricated. Fingers crossed, you fucks. Oh god. Let me just take this off because I need one clamp. It's down there. I don't think there's any pressure in here, but I don't want there to be any at all. Stressful. Every time it's stressful. Every freaking time. Good to me, boys. Smoke, guys? I didn't really see any. If there is, it's probably friggin' fuel. Before, shit would have been quite blue. Cool. I'm hype. I definitely need a new oil gauge, but I mean, well, then I'm going to reload the tune because it seems to be running a little bit leaner than it was before. But it's not overheating yet. My fans aren't working, so I have my heater on. But seems to run good. New wipers. Well, I drove it over to AutoZone. I do have to figure out why my fans ain't working. And obviously we need some type of actual tune, so I'm gonna hit up Ronnie. And the next video should be that, and yeah, I don't know, we should just be able to get a tune. Runs fucking good though, for what it is, you know? well, it's not friggin' smoking like it was, so that's good. It runs alright for what it is. It's like safe to drive, but not to beat on, obviously. Yeah, so I think officially we're just ready for a freaking tune and probably a mechanical oil gauge, because that boo-fast Chinese one just reads 0. I'd like to actually know my oil pressure. Actually, I don't know if I even want to know that. I'd like to know my AFRs, that's it. So yeah, I'm pretty hype on that. So, oh yeah, I didn't do a compression test. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow before we tune it, just to make sure. I don't feel like doing it right now. I want to relax. Probably not driving this home tonight. I'd rather wait until it's tuned. Wait until tomorrow. Oh, that means I have to text Ronnie back right now, because he just texted me like 3 minutes ago asking, so what's good? Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Hope you enjoyed this long-ass video of, I don't know if it's going to be long, but there's a lot of video I have to edit. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.